What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd talk about a little bit about some of the movies that are coming out either later this year or in 2021 because there's so many great movies that are coming out. Like the list is just insane. Like I'm just mind blown at some of these great movies that are coming out. Let's just dive right into this. Talk about why I'm excited about them, why you should be excited about them, and the release dates and whatnot. So we're gonna start off with one that I was really shocked about that I heard like I really was shocked when I heard it was coming out, and that's Bob's Burgers movie. That's right, Bob's Burgers, the movie. Bob's Burgers has been my favorite television show since its debuted. I'm really huge Bob's Burgers fan. I love it. I've watched every episode. I continue to watch it. Bob's Burgers is just great show. Um, its release date is April 9th. I haven't really been able to see too many trailers uh, for this movie. I've seen a few TV spots for it, and it looks really good. Like I'm really excited for that. I think everybody should be really excited for this one because it's a huge like Bob's Burgers is such a huge show, and it's such a great show. It's like it's just such a good feel good show. So funny. I don't know. I just think everybody should really watch it. So Bob's Burgers, definitely awesome. That's the release date of April 9th, 2021. Definitely got to check it out for sure. Another one is West Side Story. Now that's this year. That's December 21st, December 21st of this year, 2020. Probably the best thing to happen to 2020 so far. I was such a fan of the original. I was such a fan of the original soundtrack. The soundtrack was so good. The movie was really great. I mean, nothing really too spectacular storyline wise. Basically, just about two kids from different sides of the tracks falling in love in 1950. It's a musical. It's directed by Steven Spielberg. I believe is directing this one, and I'm really excited for it because the trailers I've seen for this one and the TV spots I've seen and the posters I've seen, they all look really great. And it looks like it's going to be a big, kind of a big event. That for movies anyway. Another one that I was really shocked when I heard that they were coming out with a new one with this. I heard whispers about it for years now, probably about 5 years ago. I heard that they were going to make this movie, and um, I just never seen anything materialize out of it. And then I started seeing the trailers, and then I started seeing, so it started seeing like it's gonna actually happen, and it is. It has a release date, and it's actually coming out, and that's Candyman. That's right, Candyman. They're finally making a new Candyman movie. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Like I said, I heard whispers of it. Original characters coming back to reprise his role. It's coming out October. I don't know the exact date for this one. I just seen that it was coming out in October of 2021. Probably closer to the beginning of October, I would assume, but it really looks like it's gonna be very close to the original Candyman movie. Like how like the originals were shot in that kind of weird certain style, and they, you know what I mean. Like it seems like it's gonna hold true to kind of that original. Because like in horror movies when they come out with horror movies like sequels like years later and stuff like that, they kind of butcher it. But this one I'm really excited for because it seems to hold true to the original style of the first movies, and kind of the original way that they were shot and that they were told, and they kind of what I mean. This one seems like it's going to be the same format, like hold true to the original, and that's why I'm excited for it, and that's why I think everybody else should be excited for it because you really don't see movies like this that hold true to the originals, especially so many years later. But this one does. This one holds really true to the original, and it's going to be a nice. It's not like a remake or anything like that. It's just a continuation of the Candyman, and I think it looks amazing. Like everybody definitely has to check this out for sure. Another one that this one next one I'm kind of about, and that's Halloween. A new Halloween movie coming out. The release date is October 15th, 2021. Called Halloween Kills, and of course we're gonna see Jamie Lee Curtis back as her role as Michael Myers' sister for this film. I'm not really super excited for this one. I kind of am, kind of not really. I mean, just so many Halloweens at this point. Of course, I'm gonna watch it, but I mean, just so many Halloweens at this point. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, here we go again, another Halloween movie. And most of them are good. I'll give them that one. Like the last Halloween movie that I seen, I can't remember what it was called. I think it was just called Halloween, with Jamie Lee Curtis that came out. What was it, last year or the year before? It was that one was really good. I really enjoyed that one. This one I'm kind of we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like enough already. You know what I mean? So that one I'm not super excited for. But the next one on the list I am, and I think you guys should be too. And this is why I'm calling Ghostbusters. Um, Ghostbusters. I think was Ghostbusters Afterlife. Um, Basically, what this movie is about is this single mother and her two kids move to this small town where they find out that in fact they are related. That their grandfather used to be one of the original Ghostbusters. So it's his like secret hidden legacy. He never wanted anybody to know about it. He never wanted anybody to find out about it. But they end up somehow finding out that he was in fact one of the original Ghostbusters. Now the reason I'm super excited for this movie is because of the fact that a lot of the original cast will be in this film. We're going to see Bill Murray. We're going to see old, I can't remember anybody's names by now, but we're going to see a lot of the original cast return for this film, and that's why I'm really excited for it, because I think that this is going to be like, I haven't really found too much information except for the fact that it comes out on June 11th. I haven't really seen too much. I know that there's trailers, things like that, but I haven't really seen them too much. I kind of want to go into this movie blind, just because I don't want to have any expectations of like, oh, it's going to be awesome, or oh, it's going to be shit, I'm going to hate it, whatever. I really want to go into this movie blind because I'm super excited for it, and I don't want to go into it with any high expectations, and then it becomes dash or low expectation. You know what I mean? So I want to go into this movie totally blind, and that's like the first time ever. But I think it's gonna be really good just because of that fact that a lot of the original cast is gonna be in this. Like it's gonna be all original Ghostbusters. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited for that fact. That's gonna be all original Ghostbusters. This movie should be really great, and that's why you should watch it too as well, because it's original. It's all the original Ghostbusters. Like it looks, even the poster for it looks really insanely good. Next one that I'm actually really excited for is Space Jam 2: A New Legacy. Release date July 16th. Now this movie I'm super pumped for, because again, this is another movie like Candyman. I heard whispers about for a really long time. I heard, okay, they're going to be making a new Space Jam movie, new Space Jam movie, new Space Jam movie. I heard that for about like 10 years that they were going to do a Space Jam 2, but it never materialized up until just recently. I found out about this film and I got really excited. My favorite basketball player of all time, LeBron James, is starring in this movie. Anthony Davis, Irving. It's gonna be great. The cast on it, like the basketball players that are gonna be starring in it, is just it's off the wall. Like if you've seen the original Space Jam, definitely go check this one out. I think this one's gonna be probably bigger than the original for sure. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. But I think this movie's going to be a bit bigger than the original for sure. I think it's going to be huge, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be great. I think everybody should definitely check it out because, of course, it stars Bugs Bunny and the original tunes from the first one. I'm really excited for that. I think that's going to be cool to see, Bugs Bunny movie come out once more, and especially with Anthony Davis and LeBron James and Kyle Irving and all those great NBA players star alongside them once again. It's just gonna be a really great film. But yeah, anyway, guys, there's so many more movies that are coming out in 2021. It's gonna be a huge year for movies, especially if you're a movie fan. If you're not a movie fan, definitely keep your eye out for movies in 2021 because it's gonna be such a huge year. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you know much, and check you next video.